So how can you reality shift in 3 minutes? Okay, this is going to be a very quick video where I'm going to explain probably the most effective ways that you can reality shift, change dimensions, timelines, realities very easily in just one night. The technique itself should take about 3 minutes of prep time, and then you should wake up in your desired reality. Now, I'm going to go into much more detail about reality shifting in my subsequent videos. I'm going to be making quite a few actually about reality shifting. But for this one, I'm just going to focus on what I consider to be the most effective technique for reality shifting in 3 minutes. Now, I won't go into the complete background of reality shifting because that's for another video, but let's just remind ourselves that although the theory is based, or the concept is based on the multiverse theory, which is quantum mechanics, the idea that there's infinite number of dimensions and realities out there already, and the idea is you shift your consciousness from this one to another one, which has already existed. You're really just shifting your consciousness or your awareness. We need to remember that in every second of every day, we are already reality shifting. We just don't really know that that's what it's called. And we also have been kind of programmed, and we've kind of forgot over time how much power we have to actually completely change our reality and our timeline. And although we've got this new term for it where we talk about reality shifting, which I'll get onto in a second, this has always been in our power. We've always been able to do this, and we've always been doing this, even if we didn't realize it. And I'm going to get into the idea of waveform reality and kind of this concept of being able to change our reality in another video. But here's how you can reality shift very easily. So the prep time will take about 3 minutes. Firstly, you kind of visualize and set your strong intention on your desired reality, your DR, okay? And then this needs to be kind of repeated several times throughout the day. And then what you would do is when you go to sleep, okay, when you lay down to go to sleep, you're going to set a very strong, powerful intention with everything within you, right? Your whole heart, soul, body, mind needs to be in and behind this intention that when you wake up, you will be in your new reality or your desired reality. That's how you're going to shift to the new reality. Now, there are various techniques for doing this, but I don't really think you should focus on technique, because when you do that, you kind of put yourself in that very logical, left-brained type of situation. This is not about that. This is about your intuition, your natural powers and abilities, and your ability to change your reality with your intention. You don't need to understand how it works. You just need to understand that it does work, and you've been doing this your whole life. And so really you just need to first focus on your intention, the visualizing of your desired reality before you go to sleep. Okay, once you've got that down, then you're going to go to sleep and visualize yourself waking up in the reality that you want. And then when you visualize that, you need to kind of imagine yourself doing something physical, or ideally something with a lot of emotional energy behind it. Maybe you're hugging someone you love, or doing something exciting or stimulating. Really visualize that before you go to sleep a few times. And like I said, this should take just 3 minutes, right? It's really about the intention that you put behind this. And then if you really want to, and this will take a few more extra minutes, you can actually meditate before you go to bed as well, and just remind yourself that you are not your body, you are not your ego, or any of the labels that you've been given or that you have given yourself. You are infinite consciousness having a very brief human experience, one that you've had many times before in different realities or dimensions or lifetimes. This is not the first time you've done this. This is why this stuff resonates at such a big level. And it's probably why reality shifting has been trending recently, because we all innately know that this is the true nature of reality. We know deep down that this life, this body, is definitely not all there is. So give it a try, and just as you're reading this, scroll down and leave a comment letting me know what you want to do and what your desired reality is. Describe it for us so we can all kind of comment on it, basically. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.